Here is the smallest Go program that actually does something. It is 5 lines long. And every one of those lines has to be there. Go will not let you leave any of them out. So rather than just running it, we are going to take it apart, piece by piece. By the end of this video, nothing in it will be mysterious. This is it. The whole thing. The first line says, package main. The third line imports something called FMT. The fifth line declares a function called main. And the sixth line, the only one that actually does any work, prints hello, Go. 4 parts. We are going to go through them, one at a time, in that order. Every Go program you will ever write has these same 4 parts. First, package main. That line says, this file builds into a program you can run. Second, the import. That is where you bring in code that somebody else already wrote. Third, func main. That is the door. It is where your program starts running. Fourth, the body. Inside the curly braces is the work you actually want done. Learn those 4, and you can read the top of any Go file in the world. Start with the very first line, package main. In Go, every file belongs to a package, and a package is just a named group of related code. The name main is special. It is the one name that tells Go, build this into a program somebody can run. Any other name, like strings, builds a library instead, something other code can import, but not something you can run on its own. So if you want a program, the first line is always package main. There is no way around it. Next line, import, quote, FMT, quote. FMT is a package that ships with Go itself. The name is short for format, and most people say it out loud as FUMT. It is the package that handles printing, putting text on the screen, and building strings out of values. The import on line 3 and the use on line 6 are a pair. You import a package by name, and then you reach into it using that same name. You cannot use a package you have not imported. Go will not go looking for it on your behalf. Here is something that surprises almost everybody coming from another language. When you need more than one package, you group the imports in brackets, like the block on the left, 2 of them, FMT and OS. But look at OS. We import it, and then the program never uses it, not once. In most languages, that is fine. You might get a warning. In Go, it is a hard error, and the program will not build at all. The message is blunt, quote OS, quote, imported and not used. The fix is not clever. You delete the line. If you are not using a package, it does not belong in your file. That feels harsh the first time it happens, but it is why a Go file never fills up with stale imports that nobody remembers adding. One honest note about the runner in this course. It is an interpreter, and it lets an unused import slide. The real Go build command on your own machine will not. Now a rule that catches nearly everybody once. If you have written C or Java or JavaScript, you might like putting the opening curly brace on its own line. In Go, that does not compile. Same code, brace moved down by 1 line, and the program is broken. The error reads, syntax error, unexpected semicolon or new line before the opening brace. The version on the right, with the brace on the same line as func main, is the only one Go will accept. And this is not a style guide telling you off. It is the language itself refusing to build. So why does moving one brace break the whole program? Here is the reason. Go does use semicolons to end its statements. You have simply never had to type one. The compiler puts them in for you, automatically, as it reads your file. And the rule it follows is simple. At the end of each line, if that line looks finished, it adds a semicolon. Now put the brace on its own line. The line above it, func main with empty brackets, looks perfectly finished. So Go adds a semicolon right there. and a function header with a semicolon after it, and no body, is not a function. That is why it breaks. Which brings us to the line that does the work. Funct.println. That dotted form is how you reach anything inside an imported package. The package name, a dot, then the thing you want. Println is short for print line. It prints whatever you hand it, and then moves down to a new line. Now notice something small but important. Println starts with a capital P. That is not decoration. In Go, a name that starts with a capital letter is exported, which means other packages are allowed to see it and use it. A name that starts with a lowercase letter is private. It can only be used inside its own package. So Println has a capital P for exactly one reason. The FMT package wants you to be able to call it. 4 things to take away from this lesson. 1. Package main plus funcmain is what makes something you can actually run. 2. Import a package before you use it, and use everything you import. Go checks both directions. 3. The opening curly brace stays on the same line as whatever opened it. 4. A capital first letter means other packages can see that name. Lowercase means it is private. Those 4 rules will carry you a very long way. Now you try one. Write a program that prints 2 lines. First, learning Go. Then, one lesson at a time. Pause here and write it yourself before you look at the answer. Here it is, and there are no surprises in it. Package main, so it builds a program. Import FMT, because we are about to print. Funcmain, with the opening brace on the same line. And 2 println calls, one for each line of output. Every single thing in that program is something we just took apart. That is your first Go program, all the way down. And the shape never changes. Package, imports, funcmain, then the work. Every Go file you open for the rest of this course starts exactly like this one. Next up, all the different ways Go can print things, and how to put your own values inside the text.